Hey there crafty friends, it's me Annie from Annie Crickets DIY. I am so excited to spill all the tea, a true personal opinion on being a seller on TikTok Shop. I could talk about this for hours, but I made sure to write everything down and summarize everything, all the good and all the bad. Because yes, there's a lot of good about selling in TikTok Shop, but there's also a lot of cons as well. I really want to record this video because you guys know I went viral twice. So hopefully I reach you some way somehow if you're thinking about selling on TikTok Shop. So a little backstory, I opened up my TikTok shop in the year of 2023. I opened it up in the beginning when it first got approved for the US. I was extremely nervous. You could ask my whole family. I was very nervous. I was scared even putting my personal documents into the TikTok shop app. But in reality, I'm gonna tell you from right now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I think that was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to me. You know, you guys are seeing a lot of like horror stories and a lot of really good stories about sellers on TikTok shop. Personally, as a seller on TikTok Shop, I'm gonna tell you what it really is. All right, I wrote down notes because we're gonna get into the details. So first, let me rewind and ask you if you guys want me to make you a YouTube tutorial on how to create your own TikTok Shop page. Let me know and I'll definitely record one. It's very easy. You do it within the app. Good and bad. Number one, I will always say the reach to your targeted audience will always be amazing when you have a business account. Why do I say that? Let's all be real here. TikTok wants to be the next Amazon. They want to be the next YouTube. They want long form content. They want everybody to be buying within the app. Really sit back and notice how TikTok works, like the actual app. It's like they want to be all of our apps at the same time. Not only do they want users to be on the app all the time, but they also want you to start buying from the app just like you would on Amazon. Think about it, because truly I know what the issue is there, but I have to really break that down. That's going to be a good one, so let me know if you're excited about that one too. Moving forward, let's say that I have this beautiful sublimation cup and I made a great design and it goes viral. My cup went viral. I was not prepared. I was a small business this small, crafting in my room in a one small little table, just working with my Cricut, but my cup went viral. So what do we do there? No, it sounds like that's everybody's dream. Oh, I really want one of my videos to go viral. I really want a TikTok video of mine to go viral so I can have millions of orders and millions of sales. Are you really ready though? Let me tell you, it is a blessing, absolutely, but it is also a curse if you are not ready to have a viral moment in your business. What do I mean by that? What happened to me is I didn't have enough cups at home. I didn't even have a lot of shipping boxes. I just saw all these orders coming in. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. Oh my god. Me and my family were jumping up and down, but the stress that I went through to fulfill those orders in TikTok Shop's like time frame, which I'll talk about that in a little bit, that's a whole other problem. It drove me insane. I even had to kind of like spend money out of my pocket that I really didn't have, so I could go ahead and invest in boxes, shipping supplies, extra cups. My fiance Oscar was driving to my cup supplier at the time almost every other day because the orders just wouldn't stop coming in. So that was such a crazy ride. Absolutely, I made a lot of money from that cup that went viral. I was not prepared. I don't think any small business owner will ever be prepared for that. Let's all be real here. Us small business owners, when we start making our crafts and things, we're not Amazon. We don't buy 100,000 cups just in case to see it if we get 1 or 2 sales. We're nervous, so we buy a little bit, we make them, we sell them here and there, and we order with the money that's coming in, like our profit, right? But when your cup goes viral, that doesn't exist. You need to fulfill your orders. So understand, you need to be ready for that. You need to prepare for that mentally, physically, and financially, okay? Moving forward, another huge issue I had with TikTok Shop is the shipping. Oh my goodness. I don't only mean shipping as in like shipping fees, because in all honesty, I've sold in almost every platform, Etsy, TikTok Shop, my own personal page, and for me the shipping wasn't bad. As a seller, it was amazing. Like their shipping fees, like the cut that they get from every single sale, for me, like the fees were super low. The problem is the shipment time frame that they give you. They want you to ship your product from 1 to 3 business days. Say that you get a whole bunch of orders on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Know that by Tuesday or Wednesday, you have to have them all packed up and ready to get dropped off at the post office. Being 100% transparent with you guys, that was almost impossible for me because I handmade my items. That's why I'm really hoping that this video is reaching out to a lot of like crafters that want to sell their art online. You guys know the struggle. Making things handmade It's not the same as like buying things from Alibaba and selling it because you already have it pre-made. That's not our case here. At the time, I didn't have a team. You know, I'm the only one in my house that knew how to work my Cricut, how to apply the vinyl correctly. I'm also extremely anal. I really tried to teach some of my family members how to apply vinyl, and it wasn't the way I was doing it. Poor things. I know that this is not their thing, it's my thing, but I thought maybe I could train people and they could help me. But I am so anal when it comes to my customer receiving their cup. Like, I want it to be perfect how they see it in the actual listing, especially for all my crafters, or especially for all of my small business owners, that your products are homemade. Be mentally, physically, and financially prepared for having to do all of your products from 1 to 3 business days, especially if you go viral. So following what I was just saying about the shipment, this is why I make it such a big deal. TikTok has different tiers where us sellers get put on, pretty much, right? There's like the first, second, and third tier. What do I mean by that? So they like to see your performance as a seller on TikTok. Let's say that you made 1,000 of these cups and your cup goes viral and you're shipping them all out the next day and you're doing amazing. You're even doing it before the 3 days. TikTok will always put you on the top. So what happens when you're on the top tier, which is what we always want to be at, is that you get paid quicker. And what I mean by getting paid quicker, you get paid from 1 to 3 business days of delivery date. Keep that in mind. If you're in the medium tier, where I personally was always at, it was very hard to get to the top tier. I think I was only there for like 2 months or something, I don't know. You're in the medium level and you get paid 5 to 7 business days once the shipment has been delivered to the customer. And unfortunately, if you're in the lowest tier, which is okay, it happens to a lot of us, don't worry, just know that you don't get paid until 1 to 2 weeks after the product is delivered. So to me, that's another huge con. That's not, you know, something that's beneficial in my opinion. And I say that because especially us that we do handmade craft items, all of this is expensive. Like, we have to order these in bulk now. We have to order shipping. You know, things are expensive. Having a small business is not just buying like cute little things and selling it. No, we need boxes, we need wrapping paper, we need packaging paper, we need tape, we need the stickers, we need cards, thank you cards, cup care cards, we need the actual product, any accessories that come with it. Add it up, guys. So understand that if you're in that first tier and money's not coming in, where are you going to be pulling that money to fulfill these orders? So thankfully at the time I had a savings account, and I would kind of take from there, and every time I got paid from TikTok I would replenish it and then keep the profit to myself. But just know that it does put you under a lot of stress. Another kind of annoying thing is the customer service. TikTok Shop is definitely like robots and AI. In the 2 years that I've been selling on TikTok Shop, I have never been able to speak to an actual live representative on the phone. Now they do have a customer service chat, and I'll type in there, but it's always like automatic replies. Sometimes the replies were pretty good, like they would hit the nail of the question that I had to ask, but most of the time they would just repeat the same thing over and over again. I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm old. I mean, I'm 31 already, but that would frustrate me so much. I love companies that you could literally call and have a customer rep help you out. That's my opinion. Another thing about the customer service side, one thing I didn't like either is, let's say one of your customers received your cup and it was damaged, because it happens, right? The customers always tend to reach out to the seller, and they do that through their TikTok app, right? When they do that, us sellers, we don't receive that first initial message right away. You know, automatic AI bot goes ahead and they reply to that person. That robot's not really answering the question that they're asking, and they get frustrated. So TikTok, after 2 or 3 attempts to like talk to your customer, then it'll be put into your inbox. So by the time that I would talk to my customer and see the conversation going on, my customer was super pissed off, and I don't blame them. I would be too. So that's another thing that I really think that TikTok Shop could improve in. You know, we are small business owners. I guess they're trying to help us out when it comes to like the customers and the feedback and you know, little things like that, but at the end of the day, we're small business owners, and we should be on top of our chats and our feedback from our customers. And then the last thing I have on my list here is about the payments, which I already touched on. Pretty much, the faster you work, the faster you're gonna get paid. That's the easiest way that I could put it to you guys. I do really like that it's a direct deposit to your account. There's not any like type of third party. You can honestly just plug in your bank information if you have like a business bank card, and they'll pay you directly there. I've also been on Etsy for a couple years now, and comparing TikTok Shop to Etsy, I will say, I mean, I love selling on Etsy. Etsy is like my baby. My Etsy shop is everything to me, but I will say that TikTok shop definitely has way less shipping fees and transaction fees and taxes fees, all that fees stuff. They have it way less compared to Etsy. Etsy's still in the higher range. I just really like Etsy. I have a lot of returning customers there. I take it real serious. But honestly, I feel like I touched every single part of my pros and cons of TikTok shop. Let me know if you have any questions. I could definitely do a part 2, and I could definitely look into the questions you guys leave in the comments. So please make sure to like, subscribe, put your little bell on for every time I make a video. I promise that every single video that I upload will always be some really good juicy information. And just to let you guys know what's coming up, I am going to be recording a whole YouTube video on what it is to be a successful seller on Etsy. I have a lot of my crafty friends on TikTok are always asking me, how do you get sales on Etsy? What is the secret? There is a lot of secrets. There's a lot of loopholes. I get sales. I want to teach you guys every single thing that I know. I will give you one little tip here. I do not pay for Etsy ads. That's all I gotta say. So I hope you look forward to that second video. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.